Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AstroEdify. Today we are going to discuss about the moon in 6th house, what happens when moon goes into the 6th house and what results does it gives when it is placed in such position in anyone's horoscope. So let's start and see that what is moon first. Moon is your mind, moon is your emotions, feelings, thoughts, what you desire, and it is your mental disposition. Moon represents your mother, your childhood. So moon is a very vital planet in Vedic astrology. Then what is 6th house? 6th house, first of all, it is a Dusthana house, and it is the house of health, diseases, debts, enemies, obstacles, conflicts, battles, litigations, subordinates, politics, loans. Then it is the house of service. 6th house represents your law and all things related to law. It is your mental anguish. So all these things are represented by 6th house, which create problems. All these things which we have seen so far in 6th house mainly represent the problematic areas of life. So 6th house, since it is a Dusthana house, so it represents all these problematic areas. No one wants to go in litigations, no one wants to go in hospitals for improving their health, to fight for their diseases. No one wants to do that. So this area of 6th house mainly represents all those areas which are the problems of your life. Now when moon comes here, your mind comes here in 6th house, what happens? First of all, these people are very sympathetic and helpful, because mind and emotions both are now involved towards sympathizing with others, empathizing with others who are suffering, who are in need. So these people have emotional attachment to people who are very needy and to people of underclass. These people want to serve other people, because 6th house is the house of service. So this is the first trait. Now when moon is in the 6th house, this also makes the person truly sincere for their work. These people are very sincere regarding their work, and they are very much concerned about the accomplishments in their professional life. And these people want to do everything perfectly. They want every work of their of themselves as perfect. Now these people, they are very moody, because in 6th house moon makes the person wants to do what he or she likes. So these people want to do what they like, and when they are not doing what they are liking, what they like, they feel restless, they feel dissatisfied. And if they are doing what they like, anything which they like, they feel satisfied. And main driving force for them for working is satisfaction for these people. So if they are finding satisfaction, if they are finding solace in their work, they will do it with all their energy. And these people only do that work most of the time which they like. So and when they do the work which they are which they like, they perform extremely well in their line of work, in their choice of work. Now the next thing is, these people can also suffer through health problems, because 6th house is the house of diseases, and moon here when is placed can give problems related to stress, mental pressure from work. So problems like cough problems can be seen, hypertension can be seen, or sometimes diabetes can also be seen. So these problems can be seen with this placement, because 6th house moon can also create health problems. Now when moon is placed here, it makes the native spiritual as well. These people are spiritual also. It is not like that they are only immersed in their work, they are workaholics. It is not like that. They are also spiritual. The fact is that moon is placed in the 6th house and is looking at the 12th house. So what is 12th house? 12th house is the house of spirituality. and moon is now curious towards the fields or areas relating to the 12th house. So moon now is curious, your mind is now curious towards the spirituality. So these are the, so this makes the person spiritual. And as these people have seen much hardships and sufferings in their lives, through their experiences they move towards the spirituality due to past experiences, and in their next phase of life, in their next half of life, generally these people take a path towards the spirituality in order to find solace and peace in their life, and they want to move ahead from all those hardships and sufferings and all those poor experiences which they have suffered in their previous lives, in their previous past, you can say. So this placement can take the native towards the spirituality also, especially if moon is sitting here with Jupiter, or aspecting Jupiter is aspecting the moon from the 12th house. This can indicate that person can go deeply into spiritual fields. The next thing is, this makes the native this can take the native into various professional fields like medical field, because 6th house is the house of serving other people and also of diseases. So doctors, nurses, people who are in sports person are seen through 6th house, because 6th house is the house of athletics and sports and fighting. Then people who are in defense services or in police services are seen through this placement, can be seen through this placement, especially if there is a prominent influence of Mars also. This can take the native towards this field. Then 6th house is the house of litigation, so you can also see that this person can be a lawyer as well, especially if Mercury is very good, because moon and Mercury together in the 6th house along with Rahu sometimes can create a very good lawyer. You have to see the sign, especially like Virgo or Gemini. These signs are very good for lawyers, and because 6th house is the house of law, moon is your mind is now involving itself in law, and Mercury, if it is sitting with it or aspecting, this can show that person has very good communication skill, and what a lawyer needs, a good communication skill as well as a good mind. So here these things are being satisfied. So these fields, these professional fields can be seen for these natives who have this particular alignment in their horoscope. Now since moon is your mother, so this can also show that mother can be involved in social work, because 6th house is again house of serving other people, people who are serving others, like philanthropists, like social workers, all these people are seen through this. So if moon is here, this means either you can be a social worker or your mother can be involved in social work. Then this alignment sometimes can create imbalance, emotional imbalance, especially if it is in watery signs, because moon here in 6th house, it is not a very good position for moon. Moon here is naturally unbalanced. When it is in 6th house, it feels agitated. So if it is in good signs, if it is in stable signs, it gets a stability. For example, if it is in earth signs, so moon gets a concreteness, but when it is in watery signs, it is floating. It does not have a stagnant point, it does not have a base, so it floats and it is confused, and that's why this can create emotional imbalance in the person's mind. And if other negative impacts are there, like of Rahu or Ketu or Saturn, this can even show that person can get into depression as well, because Rahu and Ketu and Saturn are negative planets, and if they are hampering the moon, this means they are hampering the person's mind. So they will fill that person's mind with negativity. But again, you have to see the signs and degrees and nakshatras. Just not like that, if moon and Rahu or moon and Saturn are sitting in the 6th house, it is going to take the person into depression. It is not like that. So, but if there are negative impacts and if moon is not well placed, then this situation can occur in person's life. So these are various kinds of results what moon gives generally when it is placed in the 6th house. So these are the various results. So let's summarize this whole topic again. You can be able to see on your screen right now that what are the various results that this particular alignment gives. First, makes person sympathetic and helpful, sincere at work, and concerned about accomplishments. These people want to do what they love for satisfaction. They want self development. Health problems can occur from stress. This makes native spiritual because of life experiences. This can create emotional imbalance, especially in watery signs. Then emotional attachment, it gives emotional attachment to underclass and needy. Mother can be involved in social work. The professions which are best suited for these people generally are doctors, nurses, fighters, lawyers, people who are in defense services like army, military, then police services can be seen through this particular alignment. So these are the various things what moon give or results which moon gives when it is placed in the 6th house. So this was my view on results of moon in the 6th house. If you are new to my channel, subscribe below. For more, check on my Twitter and Facebook page. Otherwise, we will meet in the next video of moon in the 7th house. So till then, goodbye and thank you.